Hello, Sagittarius. Happy birthday. So, this is your bonus reading for your birthday season. So, I hope that all of you are enjoying your birthday, spending time with family and friends, of course, being safe. And I'm going to get right into it and see what message your spirit has for you. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So I started off by pulling two overall messages. So the first message is cornucopia, and the next message is seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. What Spirit gave me is that you are going through an immense spiritual awakening. And this awakening is going to affect every aspect of your life. You are going to be a completely different person. You're going to view life from a very different perspective. You're truly going to become one with self. I see you really focusing on accomplishing a lot of goals that you have set for yourself, things that you have put on the back burner. It's like no longer you are starting to put yourself first. I really see you focusing on, your relationships, your stability, and I do see things coming full circle for you. Like this new awakening is going to affect every aspect of your life, every aspect of your being. So let's get some more messages. And I just feel like for some of you, you've been having some difficulties, some issues, whether this is, with your career, your finances, your relationships. You've been really going through a very difficult season for some. And the tides are getting ready to turn in your favor. This awakening, this transformation is going to create a major shift in your life. And what was once unclear to you is finally going to become clear. You're going to have the clarity that you need to move forward, to really start doing things in life that is going to bring you happiness, fulfillment. You're going to find joy. You're going to find joy in just living, joy in being yourself, joy in who you are as a person. It's like you're going to rediscover your joy, because I feel that for some of you, you lost it. You were really going through some very trying times, very stressed. And it's like Spirit allowed this situation to happen in order to draw you closer, so that you can have this awakening of your spirit, of your soul. I have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I have Strength. I have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Let's get one more message. And I have the Ace of Wands. Yes, you are going through an awakening, an expansion of your third eye, really connecting with spirit. I feel that for some of you, how you got to this place is because of the challenges, the difficulties that you were experiencing. I feel that you have people in your life, whether this is a romantic connection, family, friends, who were not being completely forthcoming, were not genuine, and they were in a very toxic and deceptive energy. And because of who you were connected to, it's like things were not working out in your favor. It was like one thing after another. It was always something. You were never able to have the success that you wanted when it came to this relationship, when it came to your finances. It's like nothing ever worked out the way that you intended because of who you had around you, who you had in your life, who you had in your energy. And for some of you, I do feel like this is a connection. And it did not bring you much success. It did not give you happiness. And you finally realized that you had to start doing what was going to be best for you. And this created this awakening. It's like you wanted different. You wanted something different. You wanted change in your life. And so you started working on yourself because you were tired of going through the same thing. You were tired of living the same way, having the same experiences, repeating the same cycles. You knew that it was time to do something different. You knew that it was time to create a better life for yourself. And you pulled from that inner strength and you made the necessary changes. Movement. Yes, you were stuck. You were stuck in an unfulfilling situation, an unfulfilling relationship for some, an unfulfilling job for others, and you decided to move forward. You decided to leave the past behind and move into a different direction. And your intuition, spirit led you. Spirit guided you. So let's go deeper. Spirit, give me a message for the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I have the Seven of Pentacles. I have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And I have the Hangman in the reverse. Yes, this was a very difficult situation for you. You suffered a lot of betrayal, a lot of setbacks when it came to this connection, this relationship, this job. You were not happy. It was a lot of things going on at once and it became too much. You could no longer bear the situation and you knew that you had to leave. You knew that you had to walk away if you wanted to be happy. With the Hangman in the reverse, I feel like you just felt stuck. You didn't know what to do. You just felt stuck. And you knew that you had to do something, but you didn't know how. You didn't know when to move. But once you tapped into spirit, then the path became clear. The steps you needed to take became clear. Let's get a message for the Six of Wands. Yeah, because it was a lot. You had a lot on you. And it's like you couldn't take it anymore. You had to get out. You had to leave. I have the Two of Discs, which is the Two of Pentacles. Yes. It's like I said, you did not see things working out in your favor. It's like the harder you tried, the more things did not work out, the more setbacks you experienced. And that is because this situation wasn't for you. This relationship wasn't for you. This job wasn't for you. Spirit had better, but Spirit wanted you to release. And that is why you felt so burdened, because Spirit wanted to apply the pressure you needed in order to actually walk away. Because if not, you would have continued to stay in this situation. You would remain stagnant. You wouldn't be able to have the happiness that you want, the peace that you wanted, the growth that was needed, the change that you needed to make. You wouldn't have been able to do it because you would have remained in this unhealthy situation. Let's get a message for strength. Yeah, it's like the more you tried, the more things didn't work. But it wasn't for you. That is why things were not working out. And Spirit wanted you to realize that. Spirit wanted you to come to that self-realization that, you know what, this isn't working out and I need to do something different. I need to go in a different direction. I have the Two of Wands and I have the Five of Wands. Yes, strength. It's like I just heard which direction to take. Like for some of you, it was very difficult for you to walk away because you really didn't know what to do. You really did not know which direction to go in. And that is why this awakening is so important, because once you become awakened, then you are completely connected to source, you're completely connected to your intuition, and you can make the right movements. It's like you're no longer going to be conflicted about the choices that you need to make. You will know what you need to do because your intuition will be guiding you. I feel like for others of you, you were very happy about this ending. You celebrated this. You felt free. And you looked at life as, you know what? I have so many things, so many opportunities that I can take. And I'm just ready to seize the moment. I'm ready to move forward. This is a new beginning, a new chapter in my life. It's like out with the old and in with the new. Let's get a message for the Ace of Wands. I have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yes. For some of you, this was a relationship, a very unfulfilling connection. And you finally listened to your intuition. You finally listened to your inner being and realized that you could no longer give to this relationship. You could no longer give to the situation because you were sacrificing your happiness. It was time to let it go. Like I said, the more you tried, the more things didn't work. The more you argued. The more you felt unfulfilled. You were unhappy. But you still tried to give to this. And you realized that you could no longer give. You could no longer pour into the situation because it wasn't benefiting you. Your awakening taught you this. Taught you about not staying in a situation for too long. Walking away, paying attention to the signs, the red flags. Not compromising yourself, not compromising your happiness in order to please someone else. Yes, you have awakened to self. You have awakened to spirit. You know that it's better out there. You know that it is more for you. The opportunities are endless. You just have to be in the state of mind in order to receive it. You just have to be willing and open to embracing this change. And you are. You are ready. You are ready for everything life has to offer you. So let's get one more message. Okay. I have 5 messages, so we're going to take them because this is what Spirit wants for you. So the first message that I have is, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come with force, they come with freedom. So, yes, like I said, you are going through a spiritual awakening. You are experiencing a shift in your spirituality, a shift when it comes to your spiritual gifts, a shift in your life, a positive change. And you realize that you can't force anything. You can't force it. You couldn't force this relationship. You couldn't force this situation to be what you wanted it to be. You realized that you had to let go. You had to release. Once you release control, that is when things started to come together for you. The next message is, my true safety lies in the capacity to align with the love of the universe. So yes, you are protected. You are protected by spirit. All you had to do was just be open to this protection, and you are. You have finally opened up. You have surrendered to the will of God, and you are safe in His arms. Spirit wants you to be happy, wants you to have abundance, fulfillment. But He also wants you to want it for yourself. You have to desire it, because that is the only way you're going to take the necessary action in order to have it. The next message is, when I'm tuned in to the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Yes, being abundant is a mindset. You have to know that you are abundant. Despite what you're going through, despite what you don't have, you have to still realize that you are abundant. You can make $20,000 a year, or you can make $200,000 a year. It doesn't matter, because being abundant is the way you see your life, the way you see yourself. You can have all of the money in the world, but still don't feel like you're abundant, still have a mindset of lack, always wanting more. So yes, abundance starts with you. And abundance isn't just material gain, but it's also emotional abundance, mental abundance, having a clear mind, a clear conscience, having clarity over your life, being happy with life, being happy with the people in your life. That is true abundance. True abundance is being happy in spite of your situation, in spite of your circumstances. And I feel that you are learning this. You are learning how to be abundant. You're learning what true abundance is, that it rests within you. Your abundance starts with you. How do you see yourself? How do you see your life? The next message is, true manifestations are powered by service and love. So yes, you being able to call in the things that you want, the things that you desire, is powered by service and love. You being of service to yourself first by giving to yourself, loving yourself, and you being of service to others. Loving yourself, loving others. That is how you are going to be able to have the things that you want, the things that you desire. I feel that a lot of you are becoming more selfless. You're finally discovering the true meaning of life. The last message that I have is, to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. So yes, you knew you had to release. You knew you had to give up your way of doing things. You knew you had to stop forcing the situation because it wasn't meant to be. And by you relinquishing control, by you surrendering, that is when Spirit was able to step in and give you the guidance that you needed. That is how you were able to see change, because you realized that Spirit knows best. So I hope that these messages resonated. Remember to stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.